Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is a general reading for those born in the year of the goat. Being a general reading rules apply, obviously. Timing's not absolute. Roles can be reversed if another person appears in the reading. The cards don't come with name tags, so I could think I'm talking about you and I actually mean them. Now, these these Chinese zodiac readings is the first time I've done this this month. I think I will keep on doing them. I have been doing Western and Chinese zodiac combinations. So if you are a Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, and you want to see Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, goat, then simply comment down below. I will put it on my list. I've done 6 of them. I don't think I've done any goats yet. 138 to go, so I'm not doing them in any particular order, so just let me know what you want. While I'm talking about commenting down there, please do comment if the reading means anything to you. It's always good to receive the feedback and find out that I'm not just sat talking nonsense to a camera. But also down there you will find a link to get your own birth chart, which there's no need to talk about in this reading, and a link to the Facebook group. So if you want to get hold of me for a personal reading, the Facebook group, or page rather, for this channel has its own inbox, so you can get in touch with me through that way. There's a Twitter handle down there as well. There's also a link to the playlist for all of the June 2020 monthly readings, so these are going on that playlist, but all the Western ones are on there already. This week even, full moon readings on the Friday, hopefully, and on the Saturday, lunar galactic download readings, because the day after the full moon, the moon conjuncts with the galactic center, so with it being lunar eclipse, with the galactic download being on a full moon, I'm really quite excited about doing those readings, to be quite honest. I'm going to be doing lots of filming this week. And then after that, Mars conjunct Neptune on the 13th. I'm hoping, if I'm not just sick of talking to the computer, that I'll be filming readings for those as well. So in the meantime, no, that's all the housekeeping actually. But yeah, press like if you like the video. Please press subscribe while you're here if you like the video as well, because I'm still a young channel. I'm only 8 months old. So every subscriber helps at the moment. So let me bring the cards up. Now, the first thing that struck me is hexagram 23, which is a mountain above Earth, and it's showing the Earth coming up against the mountain, which means the base is unstable. There is instability. It's the hexagram Po splitting apart. Earth pushes the mountain, splitting apart brings ruin. The Earth is supportive, the mountain is stable and strong. The image of Earth pushing up against the mountain is like a split caused by earthquake. The stability is compromised such that the mountain itself may fall. The situation is ruinous. The wise person will remain still and quiet until the danger passes. Right, so as I was looking at these cards before I started filming, I was puzzling what they quite mean. So to take you through the cards, I have my massive tarot. I don't know what they're called. In between tarot, which are exactly that, cards in between all the tarot cards. This is the Knight to the Queen of Cups, the 5 to the 6 of Wands, and the Page to the Knight of Cups, which I didn't look up. I'm still learning this deck. And then we have the Rider-Waite across the bottom, which is actually a twin deck. My brain does not accept reversed cards, so 2 decks, 1 dignified, 1 reversed. That's the only way my brain will be happy with it. Clarified by Tarot with a New Vision, which, as you can see, is drawn from 180 degrees around from the view of the Rider-Waites. Now, you've come into your power, or you are coming into your power. You have options about how you are going to come into your power. But there is this earthquake going around, so I would be, I would be wary about taking any of the options right now, because I feel that if you go charging ahead, you're soon going to get to a position of, yeah, nearly there, but you're on the defence, because there is something being called to defend here anyway. This 5 to 6 of Wands, obviously you're going towards victory, but in the meantime, it's like there is some form of fake honour bestowed upon you, and you're like, well, okay, I'll accept this, but you're wary. And this is straight after Knight to the Queen of Cups talks about settling down, but this is clarified by death. So I'm feeling that if you have been really active in your pursuit of your own personal power, whatever it is, you're coming into a time of stillness, because as it said here, what was it? The wise person will remain still and quiet until the danger passes. Because I feel that there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of, I don't want to say secrets and lies, even though I've got 2 Seven of Swords here, one's reversed. There's a lot of strategic plays around you, and there's some falsehoods around you that will not stand up to the light of day. But nevertheless, you will be initially called to react against those falsehoods, even before they're revealed to be utter nonsense, I think. But the interesting thing with all that is 777, shaped a bit like a yod. So if I remember correctly, angel number 77, or even 777, is that Spirit has seen that you've been following your guidance and will be, there will be miracles. I think that's what 777 means, but yeah, Google it, look it up. But this settling down, it's in response to a change, but it's also, it's a love settling down. So I'm feeling that as you've come into your power, you have these options at the moment. You don't actually need to take any of them. You can be still and enjoy the where you are right now. Opening to love here from the Gateway Oracle. Because there is going to be so much changing around you right now. Remember, the earth is shaking and splitting. Anything that you take any of these Seven of Cups options, do you know that the ground that they are built on is safe? And there's more coming in. The Empress shows that fertility, harvest, if you're putting the work in. Now, if you're already putting the work in where you are, I would stay there. Because I feel that charging ahead, it will still bring you a harvest, but it's almost like there's a, you would have been able to tend it as well as you would like to have done, and therefore it won't be as abundant as you would like it to have been. And if you are rushing ahead right now, you can be distracted by something when there is something perfectly good closer to home. But even that settling down in and of itself is on shaky ground. Beware against sticking to tradition and looking for external sources, which includes me, for wisdom. Because that wisdom is going to be changing. That 777 as a yod, it's very dynamic. It's showing a constantly changing situation. It's constantly flipping. Look at these 2 Seven of Swords. And remember that 7 of Swords can be secrets and lies as much as it can be strategy, and as much as it can be saying, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to take this, but I'm going to leave that there. I think maybe you may want to be taking too much with you if you are moving, because you are surrounded by mystery at the moment. We have verse number 1 from the Tao Te Ching, to see the mysterious. The Tao that can be named is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be spoken is not the eternal name. The nameless is the beginning of heaven and earth. The named is the mother of all creatures. Observe the mysteries of the Tao without longing. Survey its appearance with desire. Both mysteries and appearance come from the same origin, but wear a different name. They are enigmatic. The greatest mystery is the gate to all mysteries. Which doesn't tell you a lot. Apart from observe the mysteries of the Tao without longing and survey its appearance with desire. Know where you want to go, but don't necessarily go there just yet. That's what I'm getting from this, because opening to love, there is stuff that's around you that's really useful, and it may well be shaken. It may well be that you end up settling down as a result of this earth shaking. But we have unexpected visitors, which is basically in the Enchanted Map Oracle. It's the equivalent of the planet Uranus. It is the surprising, the unexpected, the where the hell did that come from? What are you doing here? Who are you and why are you in my wardrobe? Sort of thing. Oh no, I was meaning that in a Lion Witch in the Wardrobe way, not in a someone having an affair way. I just want to stress that. Yeah, I won't use that metaphor again. We have new supportive connections. So again, people coming in from out of the blue. But interesting, we've got the card Fragmented Energy. And what I feel is it's not so much that you are fragmented energy, unless it's because you're chasing after which of these Seven of Cups you're going to go after, which I think the real answer right now is none of them. Not at the moment. Not right now. Soon, but not right now. Just because you can scale heights, goat, doesn't mean you need to scale the heights right now. Because the mountain might fall away from under your feet, and there's very little you can do about that. Doesn't matter how agile you are. But we have the Chariot going to Strength on the bottom of the in-between deck. Let's have a look what that balance and realignment of the chakras. Oh, that's interesting. But certainly the balance. I think you're going to need all the balance of the goat just to stay on level earth at the moment. So don't go seeking after the heights, because even your intuitions may be unreliable right now because you are surrounded by all this fragmented energy. Now, whether this is because you are the universe is reflecting at you, or whether this is because this is what's going on in the consensus reality that you are in the environment of, nevertheless, there is a lot of change going on. This is what this Death card is telling me. Change in the ideas that you care about, change in the ideas that you want, the dreams that you want to nurture, and change possibly in the love area of life. And I'm not even saying that that means a change of relationship. Well, I need to specify that. I don't necessarily think that that means a change of partner, but it could mean a change in the nature of the relationship. And I feel that it could go for the better or it could go for the worse. Let's do this Knight to Page, because the Knight to Page of Cups to me is saying that there is something new coming, something young that needs to be allowed to grow, but you have to let the fire burn first. So let's see what it... Oh, and it says loss of innocence. Makes me wonder what that child's going to do with that poor little doll. There's... So, something is getting revealed to you. Never mind the Seven of Cups. Never mind what he was going to do. Because this loss of innocence is clarified by the King of Pentacles. It's clarified by... Is that a stork behind the Pentacles? Okay. You may have a shock that there's a kid on the way. That's only going to be for a couple of you. But that loss of innocence, I don't see that as a bad thing. As I say, something new coming into being, but you've got to let the fire burn first. I think you need to wait this out and let the storm settle for a while, because even if you haven't got fragmented energy, you are surrounded in it and you haven't got all the pieces. You need to wait for these unexpected visitors and new supportive connections to be turning up. You have to make sure that you are open to these new contacts and concentrate on that which is close to home, that which you care about, whether it's a hobby, a passion, a political viewpoint, or a relationship. Whichever it is, your relationship with it, the nature of that relationship is going to change. I think for the better, because I get the impression that you will be led to be wary, and that wariness will lead to victory, but miracles will happen and lies will be revealed. Okay, so you've got a lot going on then. I think I forgot to tell you to ask a question before at the start of this video, but now I can see why I might have told you to, why I might have forgotten to tell you to ask a question. As I said, I've given you the whole list of all the new readings that are coming up. If this means anything to you, please do comment down below, and also let me know if you want any goat and Western Zodiac combinations. In the meantime, good luck with all of this and see you on the full moon. Cheers.